Hello, friends. Um, I'm making this video to talk about the most regretful and shameful thing that I've ever had to talk about publicly. There's a video that's out that's a compilation of me saying the N-word. It's a video that's made of clips taken out of context of me of 12 years of conversations on my podcast, and it's all smushed together, and it looks fucking horrible, even to me. Now, I know that to most people, there's no context where a white person is ever allowed to say that word, never mind publicly on a podcast. And I agree with that now. I haven't said it in years, but for a long time, when I would bring that word up, like if it would come up in conversation, instead of saying the N word, I would just say the word. I thought as long as it was in context, people would understand what I was doing.
Joe Rogan said nigger. So what, you soft, sensitive soy boys? You need to learn about intent and context. I'm tired about these taboo words. What is this, Harry Potter? Ooh, he who must not be named. Fuck off, Voldemort. Joe Rogan is once again in hot waters because some leftist fools compiled clips of Joe saying the word nigger. So today, we're going to go over these clips and we're going to analyze. Was Joe being racist? Was Joe saying these words as malicious intent? Spoiler alert, no, he wasn't. And no, he ain't a racist. Having these taboo words is so silly. Let's say this, for example. I'm quoting a white supremacist racist fuck. Am I supposed to say the white supremacist went up to the black guy and said, "Hey, N-word"? No, that's silly. And you know what? It takes the sting off the original quote. It's not the same message. So let's begin with Joe Rogan's unfortunate apology. I don't like when you apologize to the mob. You should never apologize to the mob. They smell water, they come for more. Let's check this out.
Hello, friends. I'm making this video to talk about the most regretful and shameful thing that I've ever had to talk about publicly. There's a video that's out that's a compilation of me saying the N-word. It's a video that's made of clips taken out of context of me of 12 years of conversations on my podcast, and it's all smushed together, and it looks fucking horrible.
Why is he apologizing if it is out of context? Well, you'll see now.
Even to me. Now, I know that to most people, there's no context where a white person is ever allowed to say that word, never mind publicly on a podcast. And I agree with that now. I haven't said it in years, but for a long time, when I would bring that word up, like if it would come up in conversation, instead of saying the N word, I would just say the word. Yeah. I thought as long as it was in context, people would understand what I was doing. Like that context was part of the clip we were talking about Red Fox, how Red Fox said that word on television in the 1970s, and how times have changed so much since then. Or about how Richard Pryor used it as one of the titles of one of his albums.
Does that sound like something you should apologize for? Of course not. I don't know what's mind-boggling to me is why is he making this apology if he's explaining clearly this wasn't racist. I was just quoting guys. I was just saying, hey, this guy said it. What's wrong with it? I would love to know why he changed his mind. He said before, he used to think that as long as it was the proper context, it was fine. I tend to agree with that. And intent, of course. So let's watch this fucking compilation. Patriot takes. Yeah, Patriot my ass. Multiple clips of Joe Rogan saying the N-word. This is who the right is defending. Always the right or the white supremacist. Okay, so let's enhance and let's take a listen.
You know, the nigger thing.
Yes. Saying the word nigger.
You've already said...
You see how he said the word? He was talking about the word. He wasn't calling a black guy a nigger.
Nigger. D is just like nigger.
Saying nigger.
She's calling you a nigger. It's
calling
like the boy that he's a nigger and starts calling them niggers. Word nigger. There should be a word like nigger, especially like the word nigger. That's our nigger. About niggers. He says nigger. Guy, a nigger. And there are niggers. Start saying nigger. Allowed to use the word nigger. Out the word nigger. See nigger. Word nigger. Say nigger and he couldn't say nigger. And what's nigger?
99.9% of all those times he said it, he was saying he said nigger or he called nigger. He wasn't calling anyone that. Anyone. And I'm not calling on anyone that either. I'm quoting him. I'm quoting what he's quoting. I'm talking about the word. Even if you're not quoting someone, when you are talking about the word, what's wrong with saying it? It's the proper context. What I found interesting was the reaction of people both on the left and the right. And even Joe's reaction. Like, he apologized. If you could see here, Bert Kreischer, another famous comedian, saying, "You're a great guy." Yeah, he is. Extreme ownership. That's a Jocko reference. The attack is real. You're the man, Joe. Stay strong. Hell yeah. You're the man, Joe. Stay strong. And all these black guys that I follow on Twitter saying, I don't see anything wrong with this. So yeah. What was interesting is that Joe had another hot water incident last week where medical misinformation, and a lot of celebrities came out in his defense. One of those celebrities was The Rock Johnson. Check this out. After hearing this, wait, hold on. Right. So after hearing of the N-word incident, Dwayne Johnson said this. Dear Don Winslow, thank you so much for this. I hear you as well as everyone here 100%. I was not aware of this N-word used prior to my comments, but now I become educated to his complete narrative. Learning moment for me. It's always, oh, I've been educated. It's a learning moment. This fucking fucker threw Joe under the bus. So what did the Quartering do? The Quartering is a YouTube channel, I watch sometimes. Big channel, over 1 million subscribers. He said, "Hey, is this you?" And Dwayne, 11 years ago, tweeting this. "Shh, don't be angry, Miss Katie. It's not our fault you're turning tranny tricks to put yourself through nursing school." Shh. You see, tranny is one of the taboo words we have in our language, in our society today. You can't say tranny, you can't say she-male, you can't say ladyboy. If you go to Thailand, they call themselves ladyboys. I've been there. But if you're talking about a ladyboy and you say ladyboy here in America, because people get offended for other people these days. They don't even get offended for themselves. They get offended for other people. Virtue signaling. But wait, there's more of Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Because check this out. Is this racist? Whoa, where's the volume?
If you need even further clarification, let The Rock tell you in Chinese.
Chinese?
金榜叮当 he's stone cold aye.
The Rock should be canceled. This Chinese xenophobia cannot be tolerated. Come on. Ugh. Joe Rogan is racist because he said the N-word in context. Also, The Rock. Ching chong, bing bong bing, ding dong, ding dong dong. Sounds more racist than what Joe Rogan said. And then Matt Walsh, also a friend of the show. Actually, not really. He doesn't know who I am, but I listen to his show. He's part of the Daily Wire crew. He said Rogan is successful and a free thinker. That's his crime. He's right about this. That's why they're coming for him. Not for anything he said about COVID, not for any jokes he made 5 years ago or whatever. That's all pretense. His real sin is that he couldn't be controlled. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is 100% Gaston the Ginger certified fact. They can't control Joe Rogan. He gets 11 million downloads per episode. What does CNN get? 200,000? What does MSNBC get? 100,000? Joe Rogan is colossal, a giant. He cannot be controlled. He cannot be silenced. And even though I didn't think I would hear 2 Joe Rogan apologies in 1 week, still, I don't think he will censor himself. This is a learning moment for all of us, I suppose. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. If you agree with my take, please comment down below. Hit the like button. If you disagree, also comment down below. Try to be courteous, not so hostile. Maybe then we could have a conversation. I believe context and intent is everything. Offensive and taboo words are bullshit. I'm a Jew. You want to call me a kike to insult me? That's anti-Semitic. But if you're quoting someone, if you're talking about the word itself, I don't have a problem with it at all, because it's all about intent and context. Thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me your most valuable resource, your time. Hit the like button if you like, subscribe if you want to, follow me on Twitter so you can see my beautiful dog. See you next time.